Hey everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to use the cap rate calculator in Zonely to quickly analyze whether a rental property makes financial sense as an investment. Section 2, Property Details. Setup. First, select your property type. For this example, we're analyzing a single-family home. Now enter your property details. Property name. This is for your reference. I'll call this one 123 Main Street, Detroit, Michigan, so I can find it later in my history. Purchase price. Enter the asking price or your offer amount. For this property, we're looking at $350,000. Section 3, Income section. Next, let's fill in the income section. Monthly rent. Enter the expected or current rent. $2,500 per month for this property. Other monthly income. If you have additional income from parking, laundry, storage, or other sources, add it here. We'll leave this at $0 for now. Vacancy rate. This is critical. The app suggests 5 to 10% as typical. I'm using 7% to account for turnover, make-ready time, and occasional vacancies. Being conservative here protects your analysis. Section 4, Operating expenses. Now for the operating expenses. This is where many investors make mistakes by underestimating costs. Property tax. Enter your annual amount, $4,200 for this Detroit property. Insurance, $1,200. HOA fees, if applicable. This property has 0 HOA. Property management. Enter as a percentage of rent. Standard is 8 to 12%. I'm using 10% since I plan to use a manager. Maintenance reserve. Budget 1 to 2% of property value annually. I'm using 1%, which equals $3,500 per year. Utilities. Enter if landlord paid. This property has tenants paying utilities, so $0. CapEx reserve. This is for big-ticket items like roofs, HVAC appliances. The app suggests 5 to 10% of property value. I'm using 5%, which is $17,500 annually. Other expenses. Any miscellaneous costs go here. $0 for now. Once everything is filled in, tap Calculate Cap Rate. Section 5. Understanding your results. Here are our results. And wow, this is eye-opening. Cap rate minus 0.37%. That's negative. The app labels this below average, which is an understatement. Let's break down the net operating income, NOI. Gross income, $30,000 per year, $2,500 times 12. Vacancy, loss, minus $2,100, 7% vacancy. Effective income, and $27,900. Operating expenses, minus $29,190. Net operating income, minus $1,290. You're actually losing $107.50 per month before you even factor in a mortgage payment. Section 6, Expense breakdown and benchmarks. The expense breakdown shows where your money goes. CapEx reserve is the biggest at 60% of expenses. Property tax at 14.4%, maintenance at 12%, property management at 9.6%, insurance at 4.1%. The market benchmarks compare your cap rate to typical returns. Class A urban, 3 to 6%. You're below Class B suburban, 5 to 8%. You're below Class C value add, 7 to 12%. You're below. The investment grade shows a C rating, below market, with warnings about low returns and suggestions to review the purchase price or reduce expenses. Section 7, Saving and Exporting. Finally, you can tap the menu to save analysis to your deal room, export PDF for your records or to share with partners, or access help and info for more guidance. And that's how you use the cap rate calculator. As you can see, this tool saved us from a potentially bad investment. Download Zonely for free and start analyzing deals today.